For each of the following questions, we want to identify whether or not a t-distribution would be appropriate so that we know when we're doing our inference for difference in means whether a t is valid or not. First one, we have that we're comparing averages from two samples of size 10 and 15 from populations that are approximately normal. The conditions are similar to what we had seen in section 6.2, but doubled in the fact that we either need a large sample or we need a normal distribution, and now it needs to hold for both groups. Both of these sample sizes are small, so we do not have a large sample, but we know that the populations are approximately normal. So yes, our conditions would be met here. We can use the t-distribution because of the fact that the populations are normal. For part B, we're comparing averages from two samples of size 15 and 40. Right away, this is not big enough, but this one is. Population 1 is heavily skewed and population 2 is approximately normal. So notice that for the first sample, we do not have a large sample and it also is not normal. So we do not have the conditions checking out for sample 1. Sample 2 checks both boxes. We have a big enough sample and it's normal, but the fact that we have a big enough sample is enough. So in this case, the answer here is no. We would not be able to use a t-distribution because for group 1, our conditions are not met. So group 1 has a small and not normal. In C, we're comparing averages from two samples of size 50 and 50 from two populations that are heavily skewed to the left. 50 is big enough and 50 is big enough, so we have checked off that both of these are okay. So the answer here is yes, our sample sizes are large enough. Note that in part B, had these two skewed and normal been reversed for the two groups, we would have been okay. If we had a sample of size 15 and that one was normal, we would check the normal box. If we had a sample of size 40 and it was skewed, we would check the large sample box. So we just need to have either normality or a large sample, but we need to check that it's true of both groups. And in part B, group 1 does not satisfy either of those.